So I've had kind of a difficult time recording this episode. So it's going to be just a jumbled mess of my thoughts. Hey, this is Tracy with Tracy Talks. Welcome. I've tried a couple of times to record an episode and I get so far and then I stop talking. And I notice that when I have a difficult time of talking about topics, that there isn't the needed energy inside of me to continue the conversation. And so I'm very aware of, like I said, when things don't come out of my mouth clearly and succinctly, that, yeah, that's not the topic that I'm supposed to be talking about. Today is a solar eclipse in Leo. The degree point is at 20 degrees. And so if you have any placements in Leo, they potentially are being impacted. Some people talk about a 5-degree orb, but my teacher and mentor brings that orb in if you are really thinking that there's going to be a direct impact on that energy in your chart and in your life. And I've been noticing for a couple of weeks now this intense exhaustion. And it's been kind of wrapped up around in what I have noticed as decision fatigue. I'm tired of making decisions. I'm tired of having to figure things out. And when somebody asks me, what do you want? I don't really want to decide. I don't want to construct a plan. I don't want to really take care of things that I need to take care of. Like there's just the energy wrapped around it is so exhausting to me. And I have zero interest. Like if somebody asks, where do you want to eat tonight? I don't care. Like I have no energy to make a decision. And this eclipse that's happening today is close to the south node in the sky right now. And the south node is this letting go process. And if the Leo aspect of your chart is the performer, it's Leo is ruled by the sun. And so this sector of your house, this Leo sector of your house, is ruled by your sun, wherever it's at in your chart. So you could have a Cancer sun, you could have a Capricorn sun, you could have a Virgo sun. That this is impacting at some level all of our core identities. That because it's in the Leo sector and Leo is ruled by the sun, that you may not have a planet in Leo, but it's still impacting all of us in a particular way. Because we all have a sun sign, and our sun sign is our identity. And if I asked you to take time to consider, what have you been feeling like you need to let go of? What would you say? And, it could just be an intuitive hit where you're like, I just need to stop that. Or you, like me, there's things that I do, and then one day I realize I just don't have any energy. Like I didn't have an intuitive hit, but it's like, I just don't have any energy for that. These moments like this when eclipses happen, there is energy to work with. And it's not big energy that's asking you to create a new life plan. This isn't the time to focus on your dreams and map out the steps to create a life. This is a reflective time where if you just allow yourself to feel into the energy and just recognize what needs to be let go of. And so much of our world is about what are we going to manifest? What are we going to make happen? What are we going to do? It's all about this. I'm going to do all of these things, and we're supposed to be making lists and making plans and, conquering the world and exploring new areas and ideas and concepts. But this is really a time where it's like we have an opportunity to create space. And our world is so much about taking on more roles and more identities. But right now is a great time to say, this cycle has come to an end, and this way of doing things has come to an end. And it's like a graduation period when we get to move to the next phase. But we can't take everything with us. We can't take all of the people with us. We can't take all of our things with us. We can't take our old rigid ideas with us. This is just a really good time to let some things go. And how can we sit in this space and feel the love and feel the support and not be afraid to let things go? And I don't know, just as I'm saying these words, that there is this expansion in my heart that when we truly embrace the cycles and the energy, that things are a little bit easier when we work with the current energy. And how can each of us embrace letting the things go that are holding us back, that are keeping us smaller, that are keeping us from growing and expanding? And maybe it's just setting an intention in this energy and saying, help me to let go of the things that I need to let go of. Help me to name the things that I need to let go of. And help me to see the path forward. And if you have any points or degrees near 20 degrees Leo, you may be feeling these changes a little bit more. But I don't know. Like I said, I've tried to record this several times, and this was the energy that wanted to come out and come through me at this point. And if you want to, this is a great time to work with this energy. and open yourself up to whatever possibilities are wanting to flow through you. Thank you for listening to this episode of Tracy Talks. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe, and share with others who would enjoy listening to this podcast. Friends can find Tracy Talks available on iTunes, Spotify, Substack, and YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram and Facebook of more Tracy Talks. And until next time, we meet again.